Rachel Reeves has just dropped a bombshell, and it's nothing short of devastating. Her so-called spring statement isn't just numbers on a page, it's the start of a brutal financial storm heading straight for Britain's most vulnerable. £8.3 billion in benefit cuts. That's not fiscal responsibility, that's a targeted economic assault. Reeves isn't spreading the pain, she's concentrating it squarely on the backs of the sick and disabled. How did we get here? Check out how Reeves is lying in the spring statement.
So the responsible choice is to reduce our levels of debt and borrowing in the years ahead so that we can spend more on the priorities of working people, and that is exactly what this government will do. Mr. Speaker, I said that our fiscal rules were non-negotiable, and I meant it. I will always deliver economic stability, and I will always put working people first. I said it at the election, I said it at the budget, and I say it again today. Let me now set out the steps that the government has taken. At the budget, we protected working people by keeping our promise not to raise their rates of national insurance, income tax or VAT. At the same time, we began to rebuild our public services after the party opposite left a £22 billion black hole in our public finances. Ours were the right choices for stability and the right choices for renewal, funded by the decisions that we took on tax. As I promised in the autumn, this statement does not contain any further tax increases. But when working people are paying their taxes while still struggling with the cost of living, it cannot be right that others are still evading what they rightly owe in tax.
The Resolution Foundation isn't mincing words. They've called it what it is, a recession-level hit to household income, worse than the 2000s, worse than the 90s. And who's taking the biggest blow? It's those already at the bottom, the people who rely on health-related benefits just to survive. While Reeves stands at the dispatch box promising hope and growth, the reality on the ground tells a bleaker story. A £500 average drop in income for households already struggling. How is that offset by some abstract back-to-work scheme? Even the Office for Budget Responsibility admits the £8.3 billion in cuts far outweigh the supposed boosts elsewhere. And let's be clear, this isn't some abstract accounting. This is disabled families, cancer patients, mental health sufferers waking up to less support, higher bills, and no safety net. Meanwhile, rents climb, council tax soars, and inflation keeps biting. Reeves says people will be £500 better off, but for millions that's not a promise, it's a punchline. Is this what Labour promised you? Do you think Reeves is sacrificing Britain's most vulnerable to save face with the markets? Let us know in the comments. Smash that like button if you're outraged. And don't forget to share this video. People need to know what's really going on.